Peliran exam questions about runway signs and markings. Question 1. What is the difference between area A and E in the image and of the airport? So let's touch the image. We see that A and E is at the bottom here. So these arrows, it is a landing. This side is a landing portion of the runway. So you're not able to take off nor taxi a takeoff in this side of a runway. Number E is a threshold. No, I think that's like the arrows, and D is like the threshold, or that's where runway 30 begins. So you cannot land in number E. You have to land at D, because in this arrows you're not allowed to land by FAA rules. And then if we go to A, we see that A is a takeoff because see these arrows and then these taxiways. So let's say my mouse is an airplane here. So initial takeoff, taxi to the left, and then it will go. So the same thing here, taxi to the left. Be prepared for this is where you prepared for a takeoff and do your checklist or whatever. Then you would do that. So let's see the runways. A may be used for only taxiing. No, that's not A. A may be used for all operations except heavy aircraft landings. No. No, that's not. B is not a good answer. C. A may be used for taxi and takeoff. C may be only used for over one. Run. That's a good answer, so I'll choose that. D. The yellow demarcation bar indicates what? So the yellow indication bar is letter D. It's the thing that's right below the runway. So A is okay. D is definitely not B. That's not it. So I think this is a lasso. I think no, that's not the correct answer. C, the beginning of the runway, then port side. I think the best answer is A, because that's like the bar right here. And if not, it's probably that. It's one of those two. So numbers 90 and 27 on our one day indicates what? So all these numbers on the runway, they're not random numbers. So if we go to if we bring a compass and we face it directly at 30 degrees, it will match up whatever that wherever that runway is facing. So if it's a 30, add another 0. So this is a magnetic heading of 300. Right 17 is a magnetic heading of 1700. A 12 is a runway of 1200. 100 and 200, 100, 200, 120. 35 is a magnetic heading of 350. So if we head to a compass at 350, this will align from this runway. Same thing with our right. So answer is A. It does not go off true heading. It's magnetic. As I said, so we just add 0, pop a 0 here, so that'll be 80, and then pop a 0 here, that'll be 260. Answer would be B. So chart C in this airspace is classified as a what? Let's go to C. So this looks like a small runway with X's. Whenever you see an X on a runway or on a taxi or any road, whatever, you are not authorized your plane to enter that specified area. So you're not allowed to enter your aircraft within this area. So answer would be C, a closed taxiway. Oh, and if this was a closed runway, what we would see is two X's at the beginning and at the end. Alright, next question. From the flight deck, this marking is what? So this is a holding marking that's right, that's like this is a holding runway, so right before you're about to take off, you normally see it like here. You normally see it right here. So let's say my mom's an aircraft, so you're taxiing this way. You said, okay, ATC, turn left and hold shorts of runway 12. So you'd go here, hold short, stop your vehicle, and then until you're authorized, you can enter. So right now, it is the runway that you're about to clear. According to this diagram, which statement is true? Position A, position E, runway 30 is available for landing. So go to E. No, absolutely not. You're not allowed, or you're not authorized to land at this threshold. So it will not be A. B, the takeoff landing portion may begin at 12 and begins at B. 12B. Okay, yeah. I mean, but it's not a good answer. It doesn't explain it fully, but sort of C. Takeoffs may be started on position A on runway 12. So takeoffs may be started position A on runway 12. Okay, that's good. And the landing portion of the runway begins at position B. What? And the landing portion of the runway begins at position B? Yeah, that's right. I think you are able to land here. I think. I think this is a takeoff and landing portion. One, should you hold an ILS critical area when departing? An ILS critical area is basically I would say like a protected or private runway. You're only allowed to clear when ATC gives you clearance to do so. It's basically a VIP runway. That's or like it's a different runway. Yeah, so answer B, C, only when you're directed by ATC. Runway markings are what color? White. What is the purpose of a runway hold position? So a runway hold position, so that's like right here. So you're holding this position. What is it? So A denotes intersecting runways. Okay. B denotes protected for an area approaching a runway. Alright. C denotes the entrance from runway from a taxiway. Definitely not C. I think it's A or B. Denotes an area protection for runway. I think it's A. Yeah. It's the denotes the intersecting runways. So it's like here. I think or it's here, whatever. That portion of the runway identified by letter A may be used for, so letter A is used for what? I think like takeoff, taxi and takeoff.